and water. Learning objectives: air, air and atmosphere. Wind, water, water cycle. Weather, climate and seasons. Air, air is there everywhere, well, almost everywhere. It is in your closed fist and the empty box. It's what you try to push into your bicycle tires with a bicycle pump or blow into a balloon. It's in those syringes used to give you an injection, ouch, and also in a flute. Let's learn something about this non-living thing that we cannot see. Composition. The atmosphere surrounding the Earth is full of air. The air in atmosphere is made of several gases. The main gases are nitrogen, oxygen and argon. Air also contains water vapor and dust particles. Oxygen in air also helps in burning. We burn fuel to cook, to produce electricity, to make useful things in factories, to run vehicles and to keep ourselves warm during winter. Air composition chart. Air and atmosphere. The air around us is actually a small part of a very thick layer of air that surrounds the Earth. It is called atmosphere. It extends high up into the sky, even beyond the highest mountain. Atmosphere has many uses. 1. It is a cozy blanket. During daytime, it prevents some of the heat of the sun from reaching us. At night, it shuts in the heat of the land so we don't end up on an icy planet. 2. It is a strong shield. Some rays of the sun are harmful. They would kill us if they could reach us. The atmosphere stops these rays. 3. It is a security guard with a fire gun. There are huge rocks moving around in space. The atmosphere burns them up whenever they drop down to pay a visit. Most of these rocks are big and falling from such a height, they would kill most of us on Earth. Uses of air. Air is important for almost all life on Earth, including plants and animals. Plants need carbon dioxide from air to prepare food. This food is used by all other living beings. All living beings need to breathe air to get the oxygen they need to survive. Without oxygen, there would be no life on Earth. A girl taking in air. Plants making food using air. Wind. Moving air is called wind. Why does air move? Well, hot air is lighter than cold air. That means hot air will always move up and cold air will remain down. This property of air is used to operate a hot air balloon. Air inside the balloon is heated up. Slowly, the balloon rises up as it becomes lighter due to the hot air inside it. Whenever the balloon has to go higher, the air inside is heated some more. To bring the balloon back, the heat is switched off, making the air cooler. In nature too, sunlight warms the air. This warm air rises up. The empty space is taken up by cold air and movement of air takes place. Wind. Hot air moving balloon up. The features of wind. 1. Speed. Speed refers to how fast a thing moves. A car can move at different speeds. It has a slower speed on potholed roads and a higher speed on smooth highways. Just like the car, wind can also move at different speeds. This can be measured in two ways. An anemometer. It is just 4 cups hanging at the ends of rotating sticks. Wind fills the cups with air and causes it to rotate. Anemometer. 2. The Beaufort scale. It is also used to tell wind speed. As the name says, it is not an instrument but a scale. Beaufort scale. 2. Direction. Direction refers to the way an object is moving. A car can move in different directions and so can wind. We can find out the wind's direction with these instruments. A weather vane is a popular way of telling wind direction. A windcock actually shows both the direction and speed of the wind. Wind vane, windcock. Uses of wind. There are uses of wind apart from those given for atmosphere. It is used to make electricity. It keeps the things moving. A gentle wind makes pleasant weather. But strong winds cause storms. Storms can destroy many things. Windmill, sailboat, gentle breeze, storm. Water. Water is one of the most important needs of living beings. It is second only to the air which we breathe. Water is very important for life. We need water to drink, to wash, to cook, to water plants and many other things. Without water, the plants would die and people and animals would go thirsty. Water is continually moving around, through and above the earth as water vapor, liquid water and ice. In fact, water is continually changing its form. Water occurs naturally in three forms that you have read in a previous chapter. 1. It can be vapor, as the steam from breath or cooking, or unseen as humidity in the air. 2. It can be liquid, as a beverage or a lake, stream, river or ocean. 3. It can be solid, as ice. Water, steam, ice, river. Water cycle. Water is constantly being cycled between the atmosphere, the ocean and land. This cycling is a very important process that helps to sustain life on Earth. As the water evaporates, vapors rise and condense into clouds. The clouds move over the land, and precipitation falls in the form of rain, ice or snow. The water fills streams and rivers, and eventually flows back into the oceans where evaporation starts the process anew. Water is present in oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds and underground water. It is also present as ice in glaciers and as water vapor in the air. Uses of water. Water is important for life. Water supports life in many ways. A. All living things need to take in water to live. B. Plants need it for making food. C. Some animals and plants can only live on or in water. We all know what happens when fish or the lotus plant are taken out of water. D. Water keeps us cool. We like to splash in swimming pools and beaches on hot days. A lady drinking water. Planting water. Water is used for irrigation. Farmers use water for irrigating farms, orchards, pastures and horticultural crops. Water in domestic uses. It is used in the home every day for normal household purposes such as drinking, cooking, bathing, washing clothes and dishes, flushing toilets and watering plants. Water in industrial uses. Industries use water for various purposes such as processing, cleaning, transportation and cooling in steel, chemical, paper and petroleum industries. Water is means of transportation. Ships and boats are used to transport things and people from one place to another across rivers and oceans. Irrigation. A kid bathing. Water in industrial use. Boats on river. Weather. The condition of the atmosphere at a particular time is referred to as weather. Weather describes the short-term state of the atmosphere. It is what is happening at the moment or during the week. On a particular day, the weather can be bright and sunny. It can get breezy or windy the very next day. The third day may bring dark clouds and rain. So, we can say that weather changes quickly. It may change even during a single day. For example, a day may start with heavy rainfall but turn sunny towards afternoon. Climate and seasons. Climate. Climate describes the long-term state of the atmosphere. It is the average weather of a particular region over a time period. Season. A season is a period of the year that is distinguished by special climate conditions. Seasons are caused by the movement of the earth around the sun, the tilt of the earth. Summer, winter, rainy, autumn and spring are the main seasons. Summary. The atmosphere surrounding the earth is full of air. Air contains important gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Air also contains water vapor and dust particles. Water is very important for life on Earth. All living things need water. Seasons are caused by the movement of Earth around the Sun and the tilt of the Earth. Keywords: groundwater, water stored under the ground. Recycled, getting used again and again. Weather, condition of the atmosphere of a particular place at a particular time. Weather forecasting, a science in which weather is predicted.